Yo, how's it going? It's Alex, and I am back with another video. And today, because it's been requested a few times, I am going to be telling you my MC settings, my window sensitivity, my DPI, and just a few other things that might make your aim a little bit better or improve your FPS or whatever for how you're playing. But yeah, first things first are my Minecraft settings. I've got my render distance and everything pretty short because most of the times on servers render distance of 6 will show you blocks beyond where you can see other players, so you can see a bit ahead of time, for example on HCF, and you're looking for a trap, but there's no point in having it on 8, 12, 16, you're just going to make yourself lag. Depending on your specs, these three, honestly run fancy minimal 1% if you, I don't know, recording videos and you don't have a great PC. It doesn't look awful, but honestly it doesn't look great. But if you've got the PC for it, fancy maximum 100%, it does look a lot better. View bobbing on, I always have it on. Dynamic FOV, that is when you have speed or you run, your FOV changes. This is a good way of demonstrating that. It goes up by like 10%, and if you turn that off, it's like that. Shader's not important. This is my quality settings. I mean, obviously put this on nothing or off if your PC settings aren't great. This is my details settings. This doesn't really change your FPS that much. Some people need smooth FPS on, especially if they're recording. If you are recording Minecraft and you usually get high frame rate, sort of like me, and then you start recording and you start like jittering, try putting on smooth FPS because that may actually help. Animations. This FOV is 69. Controls. Now, I used to have my sensitivity at 90, and then just as a joke, I played on hyperspeed for a bit, and I brought it down to 95, and then I raised it up to 100. And I'm sort of confident with this, but I'll do another video specifically on how to find your exact sensitivity. These are my controls, but none of that is very interesting. I would usually have zoom band on left control, but haven't sorted that out. Yeah, if I play on lunar, this is what my settings and stuff look like. I mostly play on 1.7.10, but this is 1.8.9. I sometimes find it easier to stream and stuff with 1.8.9, but not all the time. And I do get lower FPS on 1.8.9. I would probably be at about 700 right now, but it's not actually making a difference for me, so it's okay. We are here on the desktop, and we're going to get into the desktop side of things. So if you come down to here or here and just type in mouse and click here, additional mouse options. This is not so important, double click speed, this is literally just for opening folders and stuff. Pointers, this is what your stuff looks like, that's not important. This is the fucking big juicer one, enhance pointer precision. So what this does is it changes your sensitivity to be on acceleration. For example, you move your mouse from one point and then you move it like 5 inches to the left, and you move it back again, and then you move it 5 inches to the left again, and then back again. Like, mine are roughly in the same two spots here. If you have enhanced pointer precision on, I move it 5 inches, no way, but if I flick it just a tiny bit, that's like a lot. like, yeah, do you see that? It is bad. You will not be able to rely on muscle memory if you have this checked. If you're trying to do a flick shot in CSGO or COD or something, then you're going to overshoot most likely, because you're trying to do that quickly. You're going to make the movement quick. It's going to speed up your sensitivity and you'll overshoot. So this needs to be unchecked, and I'm sorry buddy, if this has been checked, you've been doing it all wrong. Next thing is the pointer speed. I have heard if you set it to 5 or 7, you can actually skip pixels as you move your mouse. I don't know if this was an old problem back in like Windows 7, because that's when I knew about it, but I've always kept it here and I've not noticed any problems, so I usually change my in-game sensitivity or my DPI to compensate for it. Okay, so the next thing is, if you have a gaming mouse or a mouse with software that interacts with it, open that software. Now I've got an old Razer Death Adder 2013, I believe, and I'm pretty sure I got it in 2013, so this mouse has had 7 years of sorry abuse. I love it still, and I will be getting a new one, but it definitely does the job, and you can pick one of these up for about 30 quid, so good investment. All of this stuff is just literally default. This, I think, yeah, no, I don't have this turned on, so don't worry about that. But performance, okay, so acceleration, this is basically enhanced pointer precision from 0 to 10, off, just have that off. I don't know if I'm meant to be having this on 1000, but 500 has worked perfectly fine for me. And some of you may think that this is like an incredibly low DPI, because as you can see, 100 at the bottom, 6400 at the top. I don't even have mine set to a 10th of that, but personally I think that having a bigger mouse mat and more area for your mouse and a lower sensitivity will yield better results in the long run, for sure. Like, wrist movements can be pretty easy to get the hang of. Using mostly your arm to move your mouse is where the big flexes are at, and that's what all the sweats do. So I'd recommend having this set to like 400 to 800. Again, I'm going to have another video dedicated to sensitivity and stuff like that, and talk about how to find your ideal, but in this video I'm just telling you what I use and why. Yeah, I think that is pretty much everything. I don't have anything to show you on here apart from this is the keyboard I use. I don't think I have missed out anything. If I have, let me know in the comments, and if you've enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like. I'm going to put in a couple minutes of PvP just so you can see what it looks like with everything that I've told you. So yeah, thanks for watching, see you in the next one, peace.